Hello and welcome back to some more Sega GT Online. This is part 28, and finally, that's going to be the last part of the Chronicle Mode. And then after this, we can go back to the main Sega GT mode to take care of Series 2, or Season 2. I'm still going to be glad to get out of here, because this mode gets pretty tedious after a little while, to be totally honest. But this is the last car we have. It is the Toyota TE27 Levin. So let's jump right into it and get this done with. So, hopefully we won't have a bit of a ridiculous balancing situation like we did last time with the E-Type. I don't think we will, but we will see. Alright. Good. No fuss with this car in terms of its the launch. It is a bit understeery though. Just a bit. Not terribly, but it is a bit. Also, is it just me, or is the reflections on the hood a bit broken? That does look a little off, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks a little, like the little reflection thing looks a little broken. Excuse me. Yeah, that definitely does not look right. I'll have to see if it's like that on the other tracks. Because it just there's like. Alrighty. Well, this isn't the quickest thing in the world, but it's not too terribly slow. Although it is going to have a bit of a low. Although I can tell it's going to have a bit of a low top end. Like it's still higher than both the Alpine and the S600, but it might be a couple miles an hour slower possibly than the Celica 1600 GT, I think. Like the other Toyota in this mode. Oops, I shouldn't probably have gone over that little bit of sand. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that kicked the grass at the end of that, and I was unable to get the thing to recover. Like, the back end was just gone, and I couldn't steer out of it. That was really bizarre. Anyways, hopefully that won't be like some sort of recurring thing with this vehicle. I don't think it will be, but we'll see. At least I know that this part here won't really be too many sort of issues or anything. All right. Through the bend. And there we go. Yeah, that lap was definitely slower because of what happened, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. So let's move on and get that weight reduction. But first, because this is the last of the vehicles in all Chronicle Mode, that right side tier with some grayed out vehicles, now we can finally get to see what those are. So the 70s prize is the Ken Mary Skyline 2000 GTR. Because, see, all clear, so... Because the whole thing is there, we get the first of the vehicles. And obviously, as you can tell, there are still 6 more... There are more to go. So let's get on with that. So first, let's put that weight reduction on. And head in to the early 80s. Oh, there's this Celica Supra. Both those Toyotas are in here. Neat. Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be finishing up the stream after part 28, so I'm gonna make sure everyone gets their points back. Whoa! Okay, there, buddy. Jesus. Fucking just shunted me right off in his Quattro. Are you serious? What the fuck? Fucking dickheads. Oh, Jesus. Wow, great. Well, now I got quite a bit of catching up to do. Like, that was just fucking... Ugh. Sorry, that made me a little bit upsetting, not gonna lie. You know what? Don't even care. I'm gonna... You take that after that. As for you and your leading Quattro... Damn it! That didn't quite work. Sorry, I'm letting out a bit of my anger after what happened. Damn it! Why do I keep hitting that? No, not the back, not the back! Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I've gotten that out of my system now. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, alright, sorry. Just having a bit of a moment where I'm just trying to think of what to say right now. It just feels so much more relieving. Like, after what happened there in that first lap, and now just we're just like away from it. Now we can just kind of enjoy. We can just kind of enjoy it now. I could have done that. I could have honestly done that section a bit better. Like some of the lines I was taking was, nah mate, nah, just nah mate, nah mate. Anyways, it's enough of me saying that. Alrighty. Okay. Good, around the bend there. Hey, no spoilers. No spoilers. I understand you played the game before, but don't spoil. But for people who've never seen this game before and are watching it for the first time through these videos, don't spoil it for them. Like, please. All I ask, that's a simple thing I ask. Please do not do that for people. So yes, because of that, this has basically been kind of ruined. Yeah, it says Skyline. Not an R31 though. It's an R30. It's a Skyline RS. Anyways. Well, yeah, that's fine. If you're guessing, that's different. That's fine. I just don't want people trying to spoil it, because then that ruins the whole surprise for people. And like that's like whoever who knows, right? There's a chance maybe someone's watching who's never actually played the game before or seeing it for the first time. I don't want that surprise to just go completely out the window, because that's just a dick move. It's a dick move to do that. Like, just, yeah, exactly. Like, see, someone in the chat pretty much saying it as so. That's why I don't want people spoiling it. Like, the thing is, right? It's different if it's a thing where it's like common knowledge. That's a little different. I can't really do anything about that. If it's something that is like this, where I'm, you know, kind of playing the sort of game where it's like it's the sort of game where it's a bit obscure. It's more just kind of for like the certain type of person who would enjoy it. I don't want it to be a thing where people are going to be spoiled. Because then that takes away oh my god, 106 Satan. Because then that just takes away the fun of it. So, just for hindsight, try not to spoil it. Anyways, now that I've tried to clarify that. Yeah, once it's unlocked, then you can talk about it. It's fine. It's like once it's actually happened, then it's like feel free to go ham about it. Anyways, 1 minute point 7. Damn, so close to sub 1 minute, but this thing's just wasn't quick enough. It's fine. Alright, so what is the next vehicle we get? It's an 89 Miata. The old classic one. Very nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and get that turbo. As we head into the early 90s. Why is there a Truno here? What? You should have been in the You should have been in the last race, not this one. What the fuck? Okay, game. Whatever you say. That was a different case. Pastoral. The car was never finished. The car was like never actually finished. So that was probably just a sort of thing where they were going to they would have probably fixed it, but then never did because the car was never supposed to be accessible. At least that's what I'm gonna have it a guess. I don't really need to. I honestly, Commander, don't really want to know because, again, you might say it, you might get it right, and then that might ruin the surprise for people. So I'd personally rather you didn't. This thing does go very slightly faster than the Celica. That was at least 113 because the Celica was 111. You never got this far. So the first license in the game. No, I understand that. That's completely fair. But it's just, again, I just don't want it to be a case where people are getting spoiled before they see what it actually is. Like like sometimes even guessing it can kind of, like, for some people, even like people trying to guess it can sometimes ruin it for people. So like for this particular situation, if this wasn't going onto YouTube, I probably wouldn't care as much. But because this is going onto YouTube, this is going to be like an actual series. I personally would prefer that not to be the case. Yep, and 113 is indeed the absolute top for this vehicle. And there we go. 147. It was really only that RX-7 that was kind of mostly keeping up, to be honest. The out-of-place car was second last. And the car we get this time around is a Honda Integra Type R, the DC2 model. Always one of my personal favorites, so that's very nice. Anyways, let's go ahead now and grab the suspension for a little bit better handling. As we head into the late 90s. Oh, your guess was mid-4, so you're way off. And yes, if Supra Mike was still here, he'd probably be like, oh yeah, time for more Supra. Well, I was gonna try to cut in there, but then the door got shut on me by that R33. Hey, look, I will not have this R33 slander in my chat, Andrew. The R33 is underappreciated, and I stand by that. Yeah, it just seems like those times have been my fate, really, more than anything. It's not bad. Just yeah, that's fair. It's not my favorite skyline either, but I just don't. But I still look at it as underappreciated. Cute Furbies, eh? Corona what? And yeah, there's the, oh, do you mind, sir? You and your pretzel. Urgh. Fucking Subaru drivers being like, look, I got a boxer engine. I gotta box my way in. I don't know. Oh dear. What is even happening right now in chat? Alright, there we go. Alright, well, at least now I've got a bit of a gap, so hopefully I don't have to worry about that Impreza again. I'm gonna probably decline on that one, Commander, honestly. Oh, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright, well, 144. One last race to do in Chronicle Mode, and then I'll finally be done with this stupid mode. And our card this time around is the Lotus Elise Siege, or just the Lotus Siege as it really should be, as I found out. And yeah, it even does have the rivets here. It's just a little hard to see, but the rivets are on the front bumper are in fact there. Nice. So we got 3 more vehicles left and 1 more event. Alright, so yeah, let's just go ahead and just do the polishing your ports. Alright. Finally be glad to be done with this, that gotta say. Apparently my relative car is a Clio this time? Okay, whatever you say. See. Thankfully, there is no siege this time. Yeah, just I didn't want to risk of kind of being in a situation there. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the NSX is the one to look out for this race. Sir, would you like to move your car, please? That would be nice. And is this gonna block the whole road so no one can get past? I wouldn't be surprised. But although that being said, they got to actually get close to the NSX, and right now they're not particularly close to it. So. Ooh, my knee. My knee's feeling a bit weird. Okay. Whoops. Got a little carried away there. Ah, stop hitting things, please. That'd be nice. Anyways, coming up to... Alright, guys. Alrighty, this is it. This is now officially the last lap of Chronicle Mode. One last time around, and then we will finally be done with this mode. Ugh, I'm gonna feel so glad. Like I said, like when you do a lot of Chronicle Mode, it feels very draining after a while. Just because this mode gets so repetitive after a while. So I'm very much gonna be glad that this is gonna be over with. Now my ear is itching. Yeah, one for era, one for car, and one for finishing it all, basically. At least I've definitely started building a gap too. So, right now I would say I'm in a fairly comfortable situation. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, like the concept, the idea of the mode is a cool one. It's really neat. The execution, I think, could have been better, though, because the thing with this mode is just that... they should have made it so that all the... It could be possible to get all the different sort of tracks. With maybe like the exception of the super speedway track. If there was at least a little more variety, it would have been better. Like, instead of like the 70s race always being the same track and like some of these tracks almost always be guaranteeing to happen, like this particular one. Like, this is not the only track you can get as the final one, but in my playthrough this is the only one I've gotten, so just to have had a bit more variety, I think would have helped this thing out. But that doesn't matter now, because we are finished. It is done. It is done and over with. Oh, sweet release. That is all that the Chronicle Mode wrote. Oh, Jesus. That took over 5 hours today, and it was draining, but we're done. So, let's run through the cars. So, the car for winning this... The car for the prize you get for this car in particular, the Toyota Truno GT Apex, the A86. The car I think one of the other two cars you get includes the Honda NSX Type R, the 2002 model, and finally the Toyota 2000 GT is the car for winning it. Is the car for finishing everything. So there we go. The mode is done. Finished, and all golds. We came first in every single one of them. Oh. And I know I did show this during the first playthrough, but because this is technically the end, I will let this play through. Because it just serves better as a way to kind of like wrap things up. Yep, and there we go. I really wish this little bit here was done better, because it's supposed to just show the shots of you crossing the line. The problem is the car is usually so far out that it doesn't particularly look that great. Like that one, a little better because it's a bit closer, but most of them are not that particularly that great. Yeah, and there we go. Chronicle Mode is officially done. There is nothing left. There is nothing left to do in this mode. We finished everything. We won every race. That is the mode completed. Which means that after this, finally, we will be able to get right back into the action by doing some more Sega GT mode. Oh, that's gonna feel and that is gonna feel so much nicer after doing all this. But that's gonna be for another day. So stay tuned for that, guys. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, because it does really help out the channel. Also, come check out my links down below. Come check me out on Twitch if you want to see these videos happen live. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Patreon. Just $1 or more, and you get your name at the start of most of my videos. Thank you guys, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one.